wedding is no longer the top topic of discussion after a shock new report about Meghan Markle emerged from the U.S. overnight. According to a sensational report in the National Enquirer, the former Suits actress was allegedly caught in a sneaky dressing room hookup with disgraced American TV host Matt Lauer following an appearance on the U.S. Today Show, before she started dating Harry. There was something going on between them, a snitch for NBC Network is alleged to have told the publication. The insider fears Meghan's May 19 wedding to Prince Harry is in serious jeopardy after now the 36-year-old actress's secret past has come to light. The on-set spy claims Meghan and Matt, 60, vanished together and that Meghan was spied going into the TV star's dressing room on at least 2 occasions. Whether it was just heavy flirting, Matt wouldn't have done it in front of his wife. If anything more, it went on behind closed doors. Matt was sensationally fired from the NBC News show last year after allegations of sexual harassment came to light. The source goes on to claim that while it wasn't unusual for Matt to ask female guests to go backstage with him between segments, he usually left his office door open. However, with Meghan he chose to keep their meetings private. No one dared to ask Matt why he kept the door closed, with Meghan, a witness claims. Before meeting the British prince, Meghan appeared on Today a number of times as a fashion expert to promote her former lifestyle blog, The Tig. They would flirt heavily with each other off the air and had undeniable chemistry, says the source. Matt went out of his way to get Meghan on as often as possible. Since Matt was instrumental in getting her on board as a sort of celeb consultant, he wanted to do many of the segments with her himself. The National Enquirer states that Meghan's indiscreet flirting with Matt has rocked the royals. Meghan's association with Matt Lauer is the last thing she or the royal family needs, spills a royal source. Instead of explaining that the two were not on speaking terms, Harry lied to the future king and said his wife did not know how to reach her father. The Sussexes then bristled at Queen Elizabeth's request that Meghan fly to Mexico to speak with her dad. Harry began to sympathize with her rejection of the palace's deference and hierarchy, the book said. The couple grew isolated and attracted scrutiny from the British tabloids by thumbing their nose at palace sensibilities. Meghan soon began to begrudge any comparisons with her prim and proper sister-in-law, Kate Middleton. The increasingly fragile former actress began to lash out at critics and blame the palace for not defending her. Tensions heightened when she decided that Princess Eugenie's wedding reception was inappropriate for him to announce she was pregnant, Bauer wrote. Days later, Harry and Meghan went on a tour of Australia where they were greeted with a rock star reception that evoked Princess Diana's overseas tours. The couple's resentment of the royals and delusions of grandeur convinced them that Meghan could pick up where Harry's mother left off in terms of garnering goodwill from the public, the book claims. The Sussexes failed to consider that Diana's mass appeal was charged by her vulnerability and cultivated over many years of humanitarianism and even behavior, according to the excerpt. They begin to surround themselves with Hollywood insiders who assured them they could be as popular as the late princess on their own, the book said. The palace was unnerved by the couple's ensuing independent PR blitz and set up the foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex not as a foundation but as a charity run by trustees, which Meghan viewed as a slight. In November 2019, Hillary Clinton threw fuel on the fire by telling Meghan the way she was being treated by the royals was heartbreaking and wrong, according to the excerpt. 2 weeks later Megxit dominated headlines around the world.